G'day, Stuart from JTS. Now today we're doing a suspension lift on a 150 series Prado. So what we thought we'd do for you is go through it step by step. Now prior to suspension fitment, we need to get a before measurement so we can just see how high the car has gone up after fitment. So measurement for this car will be done from the bottom of the rim to the guard. So what we have here is a height of 755 millimetres. So 755 is the measurement. We'll write that down. After the fitment of the suspension, we'll go back and see what sort of height we've gained from the lift. We measure from the bottom of the marine to the top of the guard. It's a good accurate point. The biggest thing to remember if you're doing this stuff yourself is to be consistent with the measurement. So same place before and same place after. We've taken the old strut out of the car and we've got it up against the new Tough Dog product we're using. Firstly, they're left and right hand sided, so make sure if you're doing this at home you do get that on the right side of the car. Looking at the comparison between the two, look at the different size in coil wire rate, more wraps. The actual shock body size is a lot larger, it has a different ride height, and the advantage of buying a pre-assembled strut from Tough Dog is you get a new top hat. So you're replacing all the rubbers and bushings obviously in there. So this is going to be a really good setup in the car. You can tailor these if you have a heavy application, so bigger wire rate for bull bars, bull bars and winches and heavier setups. So we'll get in the car and see how it all goes. Okay, so now we're in the rear of the car and I just thought I'd take a quick minute here to show you the difference between the standard and aftermarket product that we're using. So again, basically here you have a bigger wire rate, more wraps, more load carrying capacity. This customer's setting up to tow, so this is going to be a lot better product for him than the original setup. And in the shock absorber that we're coupling it up with is a 41mm foam cell Tough Dog shock absorber, beautifully engineered and designed in Australia product. The features of this is obviously being a dual tube shock absorber, it also has a lower stone guard like the factory setup, comes up a lot further, so it stops a lot of stone deflection, which these cruisers do have in the front. The shock absorber sits in front of the diff, so it's constantly getting peppered with rocks. And it also, opposed to a plastic stone shield on the top, it has a metal shield. It's bigger in capacity, it's longer in its length to match up with the 50mm lifted coil that we're using, and the bushings and washers are a lot more superior as well. Okay, well that's the suspension kit all fitted into the Prado. So all we've got left now is to run a tape measure over it as we did originally and check the lift that we've gained, but also get it up to the local wheel aligner. We use one around the corner. Now, as we stated before, Tough Dog is an Australian design and engineered product. Tough Dog do not make bull bars or rooftop tents, they make suspension and only suspension, so they're very, very good at what they do. Okay, so the suspension's been fitted. We've had the vehicle wheel aligned. Now for the final measurements. So, bottom of rim to guard. We were 750mm, we're now at over 800. So we've got ourselves a 50mm lift and the customer should be really happy with this for his package, for towing and for using as a family tourer. So if you want any more information or a suspension kit for your car, make sure you come down and see us at JTS and we can help you out.